Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Welcome to the channel that provides actionable content to help your business grow. Don't forget to subscribe, as every month I give away one of my Facebook, Google, and YouTube courses away for free as a thank you for being a subscriber. Okay, today we run a Instagram ad. Today we are running Instagram ads for real estate. Now, this has, over the past, I would say, since early this year, we're in 2019, it has become one of my favorite ads to run. And Instagram ads is really starting to pick up, at least for me. Maybe a lot of other people have had tremendous success with Instagram already, which I have in the past, but not to this level. So I'm noticing a lot more engagement. I'm noticing a lot more conversion through Instagram. So it's a good opportunity to dive into this topic and really figure out how to run Instagram ads. Now, don't be intimidated, don't be alarmed, don't be, anything like that. just do it. Just do it! One thing to note is Instagram ads, when you're trying to run those, you can't log into Instagram and run an ad. The platform for you to run an ad, in case you haven't been looking at my screen, is through the ads manager on Facebook. A lot of times I get questions, well, I would love to run an Instagram ad, but how do I run it? I don't see anything in my settings. I don't see anything in my profile. Well, the reason for that is it's over here on Facebook, because Facebook owns Instagram. Very similar to Google and YouTube. You cannot go straight into YouTube and run a campaign there or run any types of ads. You have to go to Google Ads and create the campaign. So just know that distinction, because it trips people up. For the sake of this video, today we're going to run Instagram ads and do a traffic campaign. If you are curious, what are all these other 11 types of campaigns? What are these marketing objectives that you speak of? If you're curious to what they are, there is another video in this channel that I will link in the description below that gives you a breakdown of what each one of them does, so you're not left in the dark as to which marketing objective should I use. So the way I like to categorize and label my ads is through, I like to call out the campaign first, and then the ad set, and then the ad, very similar to the layout of the platform. So I like to do traffic, and then I'm going to call out that I'm only going to do Instagram, and I'm only going to do up to the age of, what was it? 39. So I'm going to do 18 to 39, and then I'm just going to put Zillow interest for the sake of the example. Very simple. Zillow interest, and then I'm going to put the promo. So keeping it very simple, what I did here was I did the name of the campaign, the type of campaign, the ad set, who I'm going to be targeting, and where in this case I'm going to be targeting them, and the type of message that I'm going to share with them. So I'm going to go to continue. I copied that. Now I pasted that. This is a traffic campaign, so I do want them to go to my website. Dynamic creative, I don't mess around with that too much. I just haven't seen much success from it. Offer, I don't mess with that. I am going to target Dallas, Texas. Go to 50. You can see there's a good amount of people to target. Now I narrow it down just a little bit. That narrowed it down by several million. And then I'm just going to include one interest. Now, if you're looking for something more specific, who should I target? What should I tell them? Then there is another video in this channel, which I will link in the description below, that'll give you the exact ad that I run. Well, there's various other ads. If you're looking for the exact, all types of ads, everything in detail from beginning to end, if you had never heard of Facebook, never heard of Instagram, and logged in for the first, or wanted to create an account for the first time and actually produce 10 leads, 30, 50 leads per day, depending on your budget, then I'm going to invite you to check out the course, which I alluded to at the opener. I do have a Facebook course for real estate agents, which I'm going to invite you to check out down below. But so if you're looking for more specific ads, the actual ad copy, that's a good place to go check it out. All right, so narrowed it down to about 500,000. Let's just get a little bit closer to Dallas. We'll just go downtown. There we go. 250,000. All right. This is where you make the switch straight to Instagram. And it's important to note that with Instagram, it's a very visual platform. So what does that mean? Use plenty of visuals, so images are going to perform so much better. And more than anything, they're very important. You need to capture attention on Instagram. There's a lot of things going on in Instagram. So where on Facebook you can get away with a bit more wording, on Instagram you can't. So just know that. Images are very powerful in Instagram. Second, videos. If you can do a video, I would highly suggest it. Video is an absolute, I would say, game changer, even beyond images. So if you can do video, I would highly encourage that, whether that's a recording of yourself or a little bit more design behind it, a little bit more edited version. Just know that video absolutely is a game changer. It just is, especially on Instagram. Now note, when we are actually creating the ad, there are some restrictions, there are some requirements. So before you go and create the most dynamic, the most bombastic video that you could possibly ever dream of, look at the requirements, because Instagram does have certain requirements that you must meet in terms of the length, in terms of the dimensions, and all that fun stuff. So you'll read them here in a little bit, so you can see directly from the horse's mouth. All right. This is actually, in the past, I would say almost a day, in the past couple of days, this has changed. You have feeds here, you have stories here, so you have in-stream here. In the past, the way it was set up was Facebook was here, and then you got to decide based off of what style you wanted to, where you wanted to advertise. But now, as you can see, they keep the feeds together on both platforms, and then they keep the stories together on both platforms. So that's a big distinction that just recently happened. So if you're a little bit lost, that's why. And you can see that it really highlights the two options that you have to market on Instagram, which is the feed and which is the stories. And you see them over here. We recommend full screen vertical, images, or videos. So 916, but we'll keep going. This is where you selectively include Instagram and only Instagram. I highly suggest that even if you want to run the same ad, I highly suggest that you separate them. Run an ad specifically for Facebook and run an ad specifically for Instagram. You could be saying the same thing, which I actually encourage. That way you're creating a split test. And you could have the same video. Again, I highly encourage you to do that and only bifurcate the Facebook and Instagram. That way you're split testing and seeing, oh wow, I'm getting a lot more traction on Instagram versus Facebook. Then you'll know. All right, and we're going to continue. Daily budget, we'll leave it at $20. That is enough for this potential reach. We do want to optimize for landing page views, people that actually upload the that actually uploads the, when they click, they actually see the landing page. So the landing page has an opportunity to load versus a click and then you automatically bounce back. You don't want to get charged just for clicks. You're going to be charged when the actual ad delivers. We're going to continue. Now, since I haven't connected my Instagram account to this particular page, I don't have the option to connect it at this time. However, your Facebook page or Instagram account represents your business ads you can use. This will be fine. This will allow you to go ahead and run it. So you'll be okay there. Then you select the format, whether you want to include multiple pictures, multiple images, you can do that there, or including multiple videos, or just do the single image or video and a collection over here. We're gonna stick to the basics and do one video. We're going to click over here. I am going to browse my library. I'll just select that one. And you can customize your thumbnail here and customize things. You can crop it, you can trim it, all that fun stuff, provide captions. I like to just, at bare minimum, get that thumbnail going. All right, and right here is what you want to really drill down, especially if you're about to create a video. You get to see the full list of supported formats, which you already give here: input, MP4, .mov, .gif. Then required length by placement, Instagram stories up to 2 minutes, and Instagram feed, same thing, resolution and file size. So just make sure that your video meets that criteria. And then this right here is where you're going to put your text. Call or text. And as opposed to your Facebook feed, where whenever you're typing in a message, you get to see it up front, you're gonna see down here. So you can add anything here, like your phone number. The key with Instagram ads is to not get too wordy, not get it to where it's very long. Again, you want to capture their attention, give enough information to where they click through and you're pulling them to your landing page, pulling them somewhere else so they can give you their information. So I would just put my website there, or my landing page, wherever you're trying to drive traffic to, and you're off and running. What you're gonna see is the call to action. You can change it. I typically just leave it to learn more. Display link, that is optional. It tells you what it is there. URL parameters, I really don't touch that one at all. And of course, always leave your pixel open. That way you can retarget those people that have engaged with your ad at some point. And then when you click confirm, you're off and running and you have a fully functional Instagram ad that's going to give you leads.